We settle down. I would like to introduce today's moderator for this session, Triveni Sarda. Triveni Sarda is an architect and urban designer primarily based in Mumbai. She completed her master's degree from the University of Westminster, London, in urban design with a minor in international planning, where she was the only beneficiary of the postgraduate part fee scholarship in her class. Her academic work and research was built on urban design, planning, and architecture professional practice undertaken in London and Mumbai. Post her bachelor's degree, Triveni worked as an architect with practices based in Mumbai on a range of high-end, high-rise residential architecture and luxury interior design projects. Prior to joining Rizvi College of Architecture, she worked as an urban designer on a range of public and private master planning and urban regeneration projects. Through her own practice, she has undertaken interior and graphic design projects in branding and identity. Triveni's interests and partial focus on placemaking and place shaping through the examination of form, use, and experience of spaces and the notions of perception, identity, diversity, place, etc. In the existing complexities of the cities, her core strengths include context analysis, strategic designs, responsive design interventions, critical thinking and design and planning, spatial analysis, research work and writing, and design suggestions strongly backed by literature. I request Triveni ma'am to please come on stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the third and last session of the day. I hope you all had a wonderful meal. So let's begin. So we'll call the first speaker today. He's a student from our very own college. His name is Syed Mohammad Raza. So can I ask him to come on the stage for his presentation? A round of applause for our student.
So good afternoon, everyone. First of all, it's an honor to be here to talk about something that is shaping the future of architecture. AI. AI. हो सकता है सुन के थोड़ा बोर हो गए हो अभी तक, but now let's understand what AI actually is. Is it a tool that will help architects, or will it end up eventually replacing us? So AI is making our design process smarter, faster, and more efficient with AI-driven tools like Midjourney for conceptual sketches and Grasshopper for parametric design and BIM automation for construction management. It is easier for architects to design complex and more sustainable forms. Not only to design complex and sustainable forms, but also to predict the errors and challenges that will come once it has been constructed. AI also allows us to analyze massive amounts of data in seconds that would take humans days or even weeks of time to do. But what we have understood over the years of college, architecture is more than logic and optimization. It involves intangible elements like culture, emotion, and human experiences. A space is not just how it functions, but more about how it feels. AI is not perfect. It comes with challenges and ethical questions. Who takes responsibility for an AI-generated design? How do we ensure AI does not replace human? And most importantly, can AI truly understand human emotions, culture, and deeper meaning of spaces? For instance, AI can generate thousands of facade designs, but it will lack the ability to interpret human nostalgia, memory, or personal attachment to a place. These are the questions we must consider as we embrace AI in our profession. AI can generate designs, but it does not have human feelings. It can optimize, but it cannot dream. It can assist, but it cannot replace creativity and vision of an architect. So, does AI mean the end of architecture as we know it? Not at all. AI is not here to replace us, but it is here to collaborate and empower us. It's a tool that, when used wisely, can help architects create smarter and more innovative spaces. As architects, our challenge is to use AI without losing the human touch, because in the end of the day, architecture is not just about efficiency, it's about people and solving problems. Let's shape the future of architecture by blending technology and creativity, logic with emotion, and data with design. After all, the spaces we create should not only function well, but also inspire, connect, and tell a story. Let's use it to not replace the artistry and the purpose of architecture. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you for that insightful speech and presentation. And we would like to call upon the next student from CTES College of Architecture, Arun Kumar. Arun Kumar, the stage is yours.
Yeah, hello, hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, you're audible. You can begin.
Okay. So, I will share my presentation. Okay, hi. So, am I audible now? Yes, so I will be sharing my screen. Is my screen visible now? Yes.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay.
You can continue.
Okay, so, this slide share. Okay, so hello everybody. I am Arun Kumar Nada. I am an alumni from Rizvi College of Architecture. I passed out in 2021. I was in 19 to 21 batch. Now I have 1 year of teaching experience in Aditya College of Architecture, which is in Borivali, and currently I am teaching at CTES College of Architecture. So today we will be taking a look at use of artificial intelligence in urban studies and research. So we will be discussing just shortly like how these tools can be used. So this is my background. I graduated from Rizvi in 21 and I did my bachelor's from D.R. Patil College of Architecture in Pune. And I did my schooling in Kurla. So this was my bachelor's photo, just to make you guys aware of what was my background. And this is my graduation in Rizvi College. And this is my photo, one of the photo of teaching at Aditya College. Okay, so today we will be talking about artificial intelligence in urban studies and architecture. So firstly, we will be we will know as what AI is. AI is actually it is like a robot which is used to accomplish tasks. It takes decision on its own, which is pre-programmed. So most of it is just simple if and else statements. So we will be talking about some tools like they will be similar to image editing, and we will also be talking about well-known tool which is ChatGPT Plus, and we will also talk about different tools, free tools. So most of the artificial intelligence written programs are in Python. So if you have a good grasp of Python, then you can also develop these AI tools. So most of them are available on GitHub for free. GitHub is a website where you download code written by professional developers who who make final product AI products, and not just AI products, any other products are available in GitHub. So this is one of the first tool, which is known as Deep Lab V3 Plus. It is written in Python. So this is the image of the GitHub repository. Then what this tool does, it does segmentation. Now what segmentation is, so for example, we have three photos here. One is of an airplane, and one is of a sheep, and one is of a stork, of a bird. So it identifies like the what is the boundary of the object, like natural object, and what is the background of that object, and it differentiates it. So similarly, in an urban photo also, this deep torch can be used to segment urban images. So one of the features that I encountered was counting people and objects. So first we'll take a look at an original photo of it is near my house. I stay in Ghatkopar. So this is of a photo in near Ghatkopar station. It is called Port Lane. Some of you might have went through this street also. So in this example, we just take a photo and we put it into an AI counting tool. So it counts what are number of persons in there, what are the different objects. Now we can see here there are only persons who are identified, and there is also an umbrella. And the 0.5 to 0.78 which is written, it is actually the certainty which the AI has. So it means in 0.78% that is a person. Like that is the certainty amount. And 0.5% means it can halfway say that it is a person. It is not completely sure. So it gives you this detected objects, and then you have a summary of it. How many persons are there? How many motorcycles are there? And how many umbrellas are there? So like that, we have predefined segmentation done with this lab. So this is another example of Ghatkopar station. So similarly, when we run it through this Hugging Face software, Hugging Face counting object identifier software, it does it automatically. So you don't have to do it manually, but still this is in infancy. So it will take time to get it better. As you see, it is not counting everything which is in the image. It also gives a summary. Now we will take a look at urban calculations which can be done through an image. For this, we will be using ChatGPT Plus. ChatGPT Plus. Whenever you have, this is an example of segmentation. The satellite image which you can see, which is done by Meta Segment Anything by Meta AI, which we'll see further. So this is an example of that code lane which we saw further earlier, and this is an app tool called Segment Anything. So when you run the image through the Segment Anything AI by Meta is the Facebook's
Hello,
app.
Arun.
Facebook.
Yeah, we just like to remind you that you have only 2 minutes more.
Okay, sure, ma'am. I'll try to finish in 2 minutes. Okay, so this is the formula of the pedestrians which can be seen on the photo. So P is the total number of pedestrians. You have to just count how many persons are in the photo, and then you divide it by area. So such formulas can be generated in ChatGPT Plus. So similarly, you can get pedestrian flow data and pedestrian space per person of any image. Now this is another tool which is called UI for interior AI design. Now in this there is a UI. This is in Hugging Face website. So there we upload models, and then you have you just and then you have interior design options which can be created. So this is an example of an interior turned into another style. So the left one is existing, and the right one is which has been applied with the model. This is free. You can also access it. Now we'll take a look at text to image. This is DALI. This is ChatGPT Plus, where the input was create a street image of Ghatkopar, Mumbai. So here we have autos and street vendors, like similar kind of image, but not an actual image. So this is how powerful image to text to images in the form of DALI. Then this is for an interior. Create a luxury residence in Mumbai. So it creates a double-heighted ceiling interior room. So this is also a feature of DALI. Then we take a look at image in painting. This is stable diffusion. It is available on GitHub. Stable diffusion web UI. So this is what UI looks like, and these are the different components of the UI. And you download models from a website called Civit AI, where you have different models for in painting, architecture, and different kind of other uses. So this is a control net feature in stable diffusion. So these are the different types of segmentation tools: scanning, depth areas, normal, and segmentation. So after that, this is the depth map and source image, and that is the output of the control net map. So these are some of the works which I have done by my side from by using stable diffusion. So this is the image of Maniklal pipeline road in Mumbai. So and this you can see the before after. So there is a function called inpainting in stable diffusion where you select
Arun,
a certain area and
we'll have to cut you short because we don't have much time. So we'll have to move on to the next presenter. I would like to remind all the presenters to please cut it short to 10 minutes, as we've had a long day of multiple presenters and time is very less. So we will move now on to architect Saima Raza, who is from NIT Patna. Saina, you have the stage and please make sure that you fit your presentation to 10 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can you see my presentation?
No, not visible yet.
Okay.
Saima, we are not able to see
Now?
the presentation. Yeah, yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Please continue.
Yeah. So myself, Saima Raza, I am doing PhD from NIT Patna. Today I will be presenting upon the role of artificial intelligence for flood risk management. Starting in the intro, climate disasters are escalating in frequency and severity. So this is well-known fact these days. The climate hazards are increasing day by day, in which I am focusing upon the urban flooding, and urban flooding has emerged as a significant challenge due to the many reasons, in which one is climate change, urbanizations, and many different water management systems. AI, particularly machine learning and deep learning, offer transformative potential to overcome these constraints. One of the significant, we can say, advantages of AI is that it can handle the vast and the complex data sets, and it can provide us a wide array of information, including the real-time hydrological measurements, satellite imagery, weather forecast, or historical flood records. And the benefit of using the AI is its ability to rapidly respond to the large data sets, and to provide the accurate information. Another critical application of AI in FRM is real-time monitoring and early warning systems, which helps in pre-disaster responses, planning of the pre-disaster responses, and to counter the disaster at the time and the counter the effect of the disaster at the point at which the disaster happens. It can be done through the satellite imagery, drone-based surveillance, provide auto continuous data and weather conditions also. By integrating AI with the IoT sensors, real-time data collections become more effective and allows the policymakers or the authorities to detect the anomalies and issue timely flood alerts. The four things which are the four techniques which are included is the ML, machine learning, deep learning, GIS, and big data analytics. Machine learning is supervised and unsupervised learning algorithms, analyze hydrological and meteorological data. Deep learning works upon the neural network processes. Geospatial analysis works upon the remote sensing data to map flood risk accurately, and big data analytics work upon the large-scale climate and hydrological data sets for improved flood forecasting. The purpose: due to the urbanization and the different climate hazards, we are facing a very evident threat to our cities of different to our cities, which we have to counter in the future. And our traditional models are not able to give us the accurate information which are required to plan for the future. So we need more AI generative or more accurate models which can provide us better scenarios, and we can work on real time which can provide us a real time data. So this paper aims and explores the aim of the paper is to explore the forefront of flood risk management, focusing on the integrating artificial intelligence, specifically on the machine learning technologies. It also highlights the extent to which AI-driven solutions can complement existing tools to enhance the reliability of flood prediction and inform mitigation and response strategies. Methodology: I have the primary source of data is the research papers, articles, and book chapters which are written in the past decades on the topic of flood resilience, flood risk management, and integration of tools, AI tools. This section is talking about the models and on what data they work. So historical disaster mathematical statics relies on statics of historical data which is released by the government and authorities and provide assessment results that are generally consistent with reality. SSA scenario simulation analysis relies on two-dimensional hydraulic hydrodynamic models for high susceptibility area identification. It works upon different softwares like InfoWorks, ICM, and ListFlood. MCDA multi-criteria decision analysis provides a flexible scheme for FRM and has been applied in many regions. Machine learning rely on intelligent models to automatically learn flood risk characteristics, have provided a new and reliable FRM schemes. This this slide shows a basic steps which are used in developing in any model in MLM. First is construction of the sample data set. Second is model development and comparison. Third one is the flood risk assessment in the whole area. So in construction of the sample data set, different disaster inducing factors, breeding environment, and bearing bodies taken into account, which comprises which contributes to the index system, and that creates a sample data set in which the 70% is transferred as a training data set and 30% is a testing data set. In step 2, the different models are developed, which the training data set is converted into a training process, and the testing data set is converted, is taken forward as testing process and validating process. Third one is the flood risk assessment. An optimal model is developed on the basis of the predictions, and it predicts the flood risk map. This slide majorly shows the integrated model of MLMs from start to management strategies, construction of the model, comparison and mapping, risk loss investigation, and management strategies. Model construction, again, we have the models which I showed in the previous slide, SFVM, RF, different models are taken into consideration. Comparison criteria is developed with these models to identify which is the best model. flood risk mapping is done to know which are the low, moderate, high, and critical areas, and then different risk levels are developed. Driving factors are taken into consideration according to the place, and in the last, management strategies are developed, which are also in consideration with the area in which we are applying this model, either rural, urban, risk deterioration, and what can be the engineering construction techniques. What are the applications of AI in FRM? So, as there is a time constraint, so I will not go into the detail. So, flood prediction and forecasting is the major application which AI has in FRM. It works upon the machine learning algorithms, support vector machines, and long-term memory. Early warning systems, real-time monitoring is again a very important factor which AI can provide in FRM. Decision support system, disaster response and recovery. AI aids post-flood recovery by assessing damage using satellite image and computer vision techniques. Future directions, what AI can offer in future is the more robust and more explainable systems can enhance the functioning of the AI or the interpretability of the data into a better decisions which can be taken by the authorities. Improve data sharing mechanism among government organization and research institution can enable AI models to be trained on diverse data sets. Additionally, integrating AI with emerging technologies such as federated learning and blockchain could ensure and decentralized data management, facilitating collaborations between stakeholders. Advancement in real-time data collection, including the use of autonomous drones and edge computing, could further refine AI. For AI models must also incorporate climate change projections because climate change projections sometimes leads to very disaster situation on a short area. So if climate projections is also incorporated with the AI models, then we can develop or we can anticipate a long-term flood risk effectively. Conclusion: AI has provided, or we can say has revolutionized FRM by enhancing prediction, monitoring, and response strategies. By leveraging machine learning, deep learning, GIS, and big data analytics, AI provides more accurate and timely flood risk assessment. Despite challenges such as data limitation, computational demands, and model interpretability, continued advancement in AI offers significant potential in mitigating flood impacts. The integration of AI with emerging technologies and interdisciplinary collaborations will be key to building more resilient communities. Government and organizations must invest in AI-driven solutions to address the growing threats of floods and safeguard human lives and infrastructure. Thank you. This is all from my end.
Thank you for that, Saima, and thank you for keeping it short. Our next presenter is architect Fazal Misbah from NIT Patna. Fazal, you have the stage.
Hello everyone, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, we can see your screen. You may continue.
Okay. Good afternoon everyone. I'm Fazal Misbah, PhD scholar at NIT Patna, and I'm going to present on my review paper on integration of AI technologies in HVAC systems for enhanced performance, energy efficiency, and predictive maintenance. As time is short, I'll reduce as much as possible. So HVAC systems, I'll just introduce, are basically critical for maintaining indoor comfort by regulating temperature, humidity, and air quality. And these are essentially part of all kind of building projects. And these are also integral to occupant health and productivity. So if you talk about the energy impact of HVAC system on any building, it is approximately 40% of the total energy consumed. And AI technologies have been introduced many times. I'm skipping that. So now, moving on to what are the current challenges in this HVAC system these days and how AI can help us mitigate those challenges. So challenges like energy inefficiency, high maintenance cost, indoor air quality issues, system complexity, sensor limitation, and new environmental and regulatory pressures. And so, uh, energy inefficiency, as shown in the previous slide, that it takes about 40% of the total energy consumed in a building. So, if the HVAC system is inefficient, it will directly impact on the energy consumed in a building. And reactive maintenance, which is there in most of the places, leads to high maintenance cost. And if the balance between the parameters like humidity, CO2 content, and other things are not maintained, will have bad indoor air quality, which in turn leads to health issues in the occupant. And we are trying to integrate new technologies with the legacy or old HVAC systems, which is or outdated equipment which lack support for modern sensors. So it is very complex, and stricter environmental regulations and sustainability goals require HVAC system to meet much more higher energy efficiencies and emission standards. So AI will help us overcome all these challenges, which we will see in the subsequent slides. So what are the technologies, AI technologies available for HVAC systems? So technologies like machine learning for predictive maintenance, wherein machine learning algorithms such as random forests and support vector machines can analyze sensor data to predict equipment failures before they actually occur, which enables proactive maintenance and reducing downtime. Natural language processing enables user-friendly interaction with HVAC system through voice-activated thermostats, enhancing accessibility and user-friendliness. Computer vision in HVAC system utilizes camera and image recognition algorithm, as shown by the previous presenter. It can detect issues like filter clog, airflow blockage, and unauthorized access to equipment. Integration with digital twin, AI technologies can be integrated with the digital twin model of the building, allowing for real-time simulation and optimization of HVAC operations, and it can be done virtually from in any place. So, application of AI in HVAC systems, so energy efficiency. AI-driven system optimizes HVAC performance by considering lots of external factors such as weather condition, occupancy pattern, and building usage. And research indicates that AI can reduce energy use by up to 40%. So if we talk about predictive maintenance, AI algorithms can analyze historical as well as real-time data to detect anomalies and predict potential failure, allowing maintenance team to address issues before they actually happen or before the issues escalate. Improved air quality, indoor air quality. So AI monitors environmental parameters like CO2 level, humidity, and particulate matters, automatically adjusting ventilation systems to maintain healthy indoor air quality while optimizing the energy use. AI-based system can coordinate with HVAC operations with other building technologies such as lighting, security, and energy management system for a unified approach for a much better smart building integration. Now, let's look at some case studies. So, these are related to energy efficiency. We have tools like Google Nest Thermostat, which utilizes adaptive learning algorithm to optimize the temperature setting based on user behavior and environmental data. It can lead up to 10 to 15% reduction in heating and cooling loads, heating and cooling costs. So then we have Johnson Control OpenBlue. Again, it works on machine learning algorithm, which continuously monitor the building energy usage, identifying inefficiencies and recommending optimization strategies. These platforms have enhanced overall building performance by up to 25%. Intel's smart building. So AI-driven HVAC system at Intel offices have resulted in 30% reduction in energy consumption while maintaining occupant comfort. And on the rightmost side, you can see the picture of the Edge in Amsterdam, which is known as one of the most sustainable office building globally. The Edge leverages AI and IoT technologies to dynamically adjust HVAC systems based on occupancy and environmental data, achieving significant energy savings and occupant satisfaction. If we talk about studies with respect to the predictive maintenance, we have technology provided from Carrier, Blue Edge Services, which uses AI algorithm to predict part failures before they occur, significantly reducing maintenance cost and unexpected downtime. This proactive approach extends the lifespan of HVAC systems and optimizes operational efficiency. Then we have similar tool from Delta and Siemens, which can predict the failure of the equipment. Now, indoor air quality and smart integration. So, again, from Siemens, we have a setup known as Desigo CC, a comprehensive building management platform which integrates HVAC system with lighting, security, and energy management. And AI-driven system ensures a healthy indoor environment. Then we have a tool from Honeywell's building management known as Honeywell's building management solution. It uses AI to monitor air quality parameters such as temperature, humidity, pollutant, carbon dioxide, and automatically adjust HVAC operations to ensure occupant comfort and health. Similar tool is developed by Schneider Electric as well, known as Eco Structure. Now, let's look at AI-driven innovation in HVAC designs. These days, adaptive HVAC system that we have already discussed, it enables system to learn from historical and real-time data, making dynamic adjustments such as dynamic adjustment based on factors such as occupancy, weather condition, building usage. We have demand control ventilation, which is AI powered system which can automatically adjust the ventilation in response to the real time occupancy data and optimize energy use while maintaining air quality. Then we have IoT integration, which enhances the system precision and responsiveness, allowing for remote monitoring and real time and adjustment. We have multi zone HVAC optimization. So the AI algorithm manages temperature across multiple zones within a building, thereby balancing energy consumption and occupant comfort at different locations within the building premise. Then we have self-learning HVAC systems. These are the emerging AI technology which enables HVAC systems to continuously improve their efficiency by learning from the operational data and adapting to changing conditions without human intervention. Now let's look at the challenges in implementing AI in HVAC. So obviously the high initial cost of implementation requires substantial upfront investment in sensors, smart devices and system upgrades, which can be a barrier for many organizations. Then data privacy and security concern, integration with legacy systems, maintenance and training, data quality and reliability. Now moving on to my final slide. Conclusion and the future direction. So, summary and key findings: AI integration has significantly transformed the HVAC systems by enhancing energy efficiency, predictive maintenance, optimizing system performance. The future trend, like future of AI in HVAC system, include much deeper integration with the smart city infrastructure, more advanced predictive models, and development of self-learning system that continuously improves over time. And the final thoughts: as AI and technology continue to evolve, their potential to revolutionize the HVAC system and contribute to energy efficient, sustainable buildings become increasingly apparent. So, continued research, innovation, and collaboration between industry and academia will be essential to unlock the full potential of AI in HVAC system. So, the stakeholders in HVAC industry should invest in AI technologies, prioritize sustainability, and advocate for ethical AI practices to drive the future of smart building management system. With this,
Fazal, we
I
would
would
like to
like
cut
to.
you short because your time is over actually.
Yes, yes, I'm
So if you
close.
could wrap
Thank
it
you.
up, please. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for that insightful presentation. We would like to now call upon. We would like to now call upon architect Vandana Khante from NIT Patna. Vandana, the stage is yours.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, ma'am, or somebody else can take. Hello.
Okay, then would you prefer that we call the next presenter and you can
Yeah,
present
after
the
that,
last?
please call me.
Okay. So we'll call upon architect Mrunal Gaikwad from NIT Patna for their presentation. Mrunal, the stage is yours.
I'm audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Yes, we can see your screen, Mrunal. You can continue.
Is it in full mode or?
Yes, we can see your screen. You can continue.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yeah, you are visible and you are audible. You can
Yeah.
begin.
It's in presentation mode. I'm trying to. It's in presentation mode?
No.
Okay. Let me share the PDF. Sorry for the inconvenience. I'll share the PDF. Is it visible?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, good evening, everyone. My name is architect Brunal Gaikwad. I'm a PhD scholar in NIT Patna. My presentation topic is sustainable building envelope, and it's a literature review on AI-powered kinetic facades. So, to begin with, this is my abstract. Let's start with the introduction first. The introduction is contained of the context and the background, which has divided into the 4 different categories. As the topic suggested, the sustainable building envelopes. So I started with the sustainable architecture, studying it through the literature. So in sustainable architecture generally focus upon increasing reducing the energy consumption and environmental impact in building design. And as we all know, it has a significantly globally accepted that energy should minimize and use less. Second, the building envelope is also part. So the facades play a very crucial role in energy efficiency, regulating heat, energy, and ventilations. And in the traditional facade, it is often lack of availability to changing conditions. The third goes to the kinetic facade. These are the movable element that adjust to the environmental changes. Fourth, and the theme of our presentation is the role of artificial intelligence, how artificial intelligence developed with all these 3 and gives us a optimized building design that enhance the functionality of the kinetic facade. Technically, if you see, includes machine learning for predictive analysis and generative design for innovative configuration. So here the research statement is limited understanding of integrating AI with kinetic facade for optimal performance. And through literatures, it has been observed that few studies agreed the interaction of AI technologies and kinetic facade comprehensively. So my study has an objective that to analyze the methodologies to optimize kinetic facade opening for improved sustainability and building performance. So I have done few literature online studies available, again with the headings of AI in architecture, kinetic facade, the computation fluid dynamics, and all. And there is a key finding like existing research. They have undergoes AI potential in kinetic facade, but highlighted the challenges of the real-time adaptability and durability. Further, this methodology, which has been divided into basically three parts. First, the comprehensive literature review focusing on the AI implementation in kinetic facade with all the available research papers. Then the data collection through the case studies from different climatical regions that illustrate the effective of AI in managing facade opening. This is also done with the different case studies available on internet. Then analyzing it into three categories. First is the machine learning that suggests the predictive logarithm that assess weather data to determine optimal opening times. Reinforcement learning system that learn from a real-time usage pattern to adjust opening dynamically. And generative design logarithms that create multiple design alternatives for facade based on environmental data. Further, the finding has been divided into six major points. First, energy efficient improvement, which countable as energy savings. There are many research papers that has been already mentioned about the energy savings. When it comes to AI, this AI, the research papers have said like AI can control the saving up to 30% as compared to the traditional facades. Second is the enhanced thermal comfort in the real-time adaptability. So this AI modules enables the kinetic facades to adjust dramatically, enhancing the indoor thermal comfort. Here the occupant can enhance the building reports higher satisfaction level due to the air quality and temperature regulators. These all are the information from the research papers. Third one is the improved daylighting utilization. This is related to the natural lighting optimization. Here also AI systems can optimize the orientation and size of facade opening to minimize natural lighting while minimizing glare. So here the generative design, the role of generative design and techniques has comes here with. The fourth one is the adaptive ventilation. So here AI-driven kinetic facade effectively manage the airflow based on occupancy and indoor air quality metrics. So building using reinforced learning to adjust opening experiment, better ventilation rates and reduce the buildup of indoor pollutions. The fifth one is the climate context variability. Here we can tailor the solutions. So the effectiveness of AI-powered kinetic facade varies by climate. For example, in a tropical climate where the AI system focuses on maximizing the airflow and minimizing the heat gain, while in temperate climate, design prioritize the heat retention during winter seasons and maximize solar gain. The sixth one is the challenges and limitations. So now there are few challenges as well with AI. So complex implementation part comes here. Now the accuracy of this AI prediction hinges on the quality and granularity so of the data collections, as intrusions this is sufficient data and can lead suboptimal performance. The seventh one is the future research direction, which integrates AI techniques. So this there is a gap in research exploring the combined use of different AI methodologies. The future studies could investigate how machine learning and generative design can be integrated to enhance facade performance. Now the discussion part is divided into 6 different heads. First on the sustainable architecture, as the finding says that the AI technologies can lead to substantial energy savings, align with the global goals to reduce carbon footprint and promote sustainability in construction. Second, in enhancing user experience. So by using this AI-driven kinetic facade, we can adopting it in a real time to environmental changes. This system not only improve thermal comfort but also enhance the indoor air quality. Third is the climatic adoption and resilience. So the AI system here adjusts facade performance based on the localized weather pattern, demonstrate resilience, ensuring that the building remains comfortable and energy efficient regardless of external conditions. The fourth one is challenges and barriers to implementation. So, the complexity of integrating advanced AI system into existing building design requires a significant investment in technology and training. And it has been seen that these barriers will require a collaboration among architects, engineers, the technology providers to develop standardized practice and improve data collection method. Further, the future direction for research, the identified gaps in current research highlighted the need for future exploration into the integration of different AI methodologies. For example, combining machine learning and generative design could yield innovative facade solution that not only enhance performance but also push the boundaries of architectural aesthetics. Uh, in addition to that, no, it's also will provide insight into the long-term effectiveness and maintenance need of AI-driven kinetic facades. When that ensures the sustainable solution over the life cycle. The sixth one is, and the important one is the policy and regulatory considerations. Now, these AI policy, the AI and the policy frameworkers and support their integration into building practices. So regulation that encourage the adoption of smart technologies in construction can drive innovations and create a market for AI-powered solution. So here the policymakers must consider the implementation of this technology on like building codes, energy standards, and sustainability metrics. So, conclusion from this we can conclude that it's, the decision surrounding AI, the discussion surrounding AI-powered kinetic facade underscores their potential to transform the architectural landscape by enhancing sustainability and occupant comfort. While challenges remains, the integration of AI technology offers pathway to more resilient and adaptive building designs. Further, research and policy development will be crucial in overcoming barriers and fully realizing the benefit of these innovative systems in sustainable architecture. So, as we move forward, fostering collaboration among stakeholders will be essential to derive the adoption of AI in the built environment, ultimately contributing to the more sustainable future. Thank you so much. Hello.
Thank you, Mrinal, for that excellent presentation. We would like to now call upon architect Vandana Khante from NIT Patna.
Hello.
Hi, Vandana. We can see your screen. You can begin.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and we can see your screen. You may continue.
Screen is visible, no?
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vandana Khante, a PhD scholar at NIT Patna. And just a moment, I hope my screen is visible. Okay. So, this is the content of my presentation. So today my topic is about the implementation of AI on outdoor thermal comfort and pedestrian behavior on urban street. The background of outdoor thermal comfort refers to the subjective perception of thermal conditions experienced by individual in an outdoor environment. It is a measure of how comfort and uncomfort people feel in relation to the surrounding outdoor climate. Outdoor thermal climate is influenced by the various meteorological factors such as air temperature, humidity, wind speed, and solar radiation, as well as a personal factor like clothing and activity level. In a historical perspective, the consideration of thermal comfort in outdoor space can be tracked back to the ancient civilization. The ancient Greek designed their public spaces such as agora with shaded areas and water features to provide relief from the heat. Also, the traditional Persian gardens incorporate cooling elements like fountains and vegetation to combat the hot climate. The emergence in modern concept developed around 20th century, and the researchers like P.O. Fanger, he introduced the concept of thermal comfort in indoor environment, which later on expanded to outdoor settings. So the urban heat island effect, which is again a part and parcel of outdoor thermal comfort, it also says that the rapid growth of urban areas and urban heat island effect becomes a pressing concern. And this phenomenon result in the human activities alter land surfaces, reduce green spaces. And in Indian concept, it is called the effects which is elevated the temperature in urban areas compared to the rural settings. So the rapid urbanization, reduced green spaces and increased heat absorbing surfaces contribute to this phenomena. Thus, the outdoor thermal comfort is vital to mitigate heat stress in urban environments. Thermal comfort and its human behavior. The relationship between the outdoor thermal comfort and its impact on human behavioral studies have shown that the comfort outdoor thermal environment promotes social interaction, encourage outdoor activities, and contribute to the overall improvement of a well-being. So it contributes to the health of a human being. When we talk about sustainable urban planning, it aims to create energy efficiencies with better outdoor microclimates, reduce energy consumption, and enhance human comfort. Technological advances, technology such as weather forecast and environmental sensors has enabled more accurate assessment of outdoor thermal conditions. These data-driven approaches allows the planners and architects to make informed decisions to improve the outdoor thermal comfort in urban areas. The outdoor thermal comfort consideration in contemporary urban planning and design can work towards creating more comfortable and sustainable outdoor environments for the well-being of the people. Talking about the climate variability, so India experiences wide range of climatic conditions from tropical climate in southern regions to cold desert climate in northern part. The country's climate variability necessitates the comprehensive understanding of outdoor thermal comfort to cater to the diverse needs of different regions. Thus, in India, it is very much required to understand the climate according to the region. Then the culture and social practices in India has a rich tradition of incorporating climate responsive designs elements in architecture and urban planning. The traditional practices like designing courtyards, verandas, and water bodies are aimed to create a comfortable outdoor spaces. Extreme weather events. When India, talking about India, it is vulnerable to extreme weather events such as heat waves, which can have severe health impacts. Outdoor thermal comfort becomes crucial during the such events, as it can help reduce the risk of health-related illness and ensures the safety of the people in outdoor space. Population density. Since India is one of the most populous countries in the world and its cities are witnessing significant population growth, the higher population density coupled with urban heat poses challenges to the outdoor thermal comfort. Strategies to enhance comfort in public spaces are essential to cater to the needs of the growing urban population. Green spaces and urban planning. Incorporation of green spaces in urban planning is essential for enhancing outdoor thermal comfort. Trees and vegetations provide shade, reduce ambient temperature, and create most pleasant microclimate. So, in the background of regarding the policies and guidelines, various government and non-governmental organizations in India are focusing on the sustainable urban development and outdoor comfort. Smart city vision aims to promote sustainable and comfort urban living by implementing climate responsive design strategies. Outdoor thermal comfort in Indian considers a crucial aspect of urban planning and designing, given the country's diverse climate, urbanization challenges, and cultural practice. Incorporating strategies to enhance outdoor comfort is vital of creating sustainability and people-centric urban spaces that promote well-being and quality of life for growing up. Talking about the literature review, first we'll try to understand what are the various definitions which describe the outdoor thermal comfort. According to the WHO, outdoor thermal comfort refers to the subjective perception of individual on whether the outdoor environment provides a feeling of comfort or discomfort regarding the prevailing thermal conditions. So here we are talking about people. We are talking about the thermal conditions and Same when we talk about the ASHRAE is the American Society of Heating and Refrigeration and Conditioning Engineers. To talk about outdoor thermal comfort is the condition of a mind that expresses satisfaction with the thermal environment and is accessed by the subjective evaluation. So here they are again talking about people but are evaluating it is a subjective evaluation. International Organization of Standardization ISO, which talks about the outdoor thermal comfort, refers to the condition of a person when the outdoor environment is experienced as neither too cold nor too hot. Here again, we are talking about people. And according to EPA, the outdoor thermal comfort refers to the state of mind in which individual feel comfortable with the thermal conditions in outdoor environment. Again, here we are talking about people with their thermal conditions. According to BRE, outdoor thermal comfort is a level of comfort experienced by people outdoor and is influenced by the environmental factors such as air temperature, humidity, wind speeds, and solar radiation. So here again with the people we are talking about air temperature, humidity, wind speed, and solar radiation. Now, the outdoor thermal comfort refers to the degree of comfort and discomfort experienced by an individual in an outdoor environment due to the prevailing climatic condition. It is influenced by factors such as air temperature, humidity, wind speed, solar radiation, thermal property of surrounding surfaces. The concept of outdoor thermal comfort is often assessed based on the human thermal proportion and physiological responses to outdoor weather conditions. Here again, we are talking about air temperature, humidity, wind speed, solar radiation, and thermal properties. So here we are talking about the physiological aspect. Now, as per the Sustainable Development Goal SDG, what the outdoor thermal comfort is again associated in SDG 3, which is the good health and well-being. So, to improve health and well-being of reducing heat-related health risk and enhancing outdoor activity. In SDG 7, which talks about affordable and clean energy, designing pedestrian-friendly environment with shaded areas can help reduce the energy for cooling energy consumption, leading to more sustainable energy use. SDG 11 again talks about sustainability cities and communities. Here again, the creating pedestrian-friendly environments that prioritize outdoor thermal comfort contributes to sustainable urban development and promoting inclusive and safe and resilient cities. Then SDG 13, which talks about climate action, enhances outdoor thermal comfort can be adoptive measures to mitigate the impact of urban heat island and climatic change on pedestrian well-being. SDG 17 talks about partnership of goals, collaborating between government, urban planning researchers, and communities can lead to innovative approaches in creating comfortable and sustainable pedestrian spaces. Climate variability, climatic conditions vary significantly according to different regions and seasons. Summer in most parts are characterized by high temperatures, while winters can be relatively cooler, especially in northern regions. Monsoon seasons begin very heavy rainfalls and increased humidity in many areas. Understanding local climate is thus essential for designing comfortable and sustainable outcomes. Urban heat island effect. It talks about spatial planning strategies that reduce the lateral rate of urban development quickly to help limit a further increase in urban heat island values and increase the increasing concrete surface reduces green spaces and higher anthropogenic heat in our environments.
Vandana, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to cut you short because your 10 minutes are over.
Pardon?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to cut you short because your 10 minutes are over. So can you just quickly conclude?
Okay.
Just
Okay,
go to your conclusion slide quickly.
yeah. Okay. So I will just come to this slide. What is the role of AI in enhancing the urban environment and pedestrian behavior? AI can help us to understand the smart sensors and real-time monitoring. So AI-powered sensor collected environment data such as temperature, humidity, air quality to improve the urban climate adaptability. AI-driven microclimatic analysis, these are mostly used to predict the water losses, thermal comfort, guiding urban planners in designing cooler, more walkable spaces. Adaptive infrastructure, AI help us to optimize street shading, green spaces and cooling systems to enhance pedestrian experiences. Pedestrian flow optimization, AI can analyze and movement patterns to design better pathways, reduce congestion and improve urban mobility. And the dynamic route mapping, which is AI-based navigation apps, suggest optimal pedestrian routes based on comfort level, traffic, and environmental conditions. Again, smart urban planning. So AI can help us to integrate the various database to to create sustainable pedestrian-friendly cities, focusing on the thermal comfort. So basically, the role of AI in understanding. So my objective of the study is to analyze the impact of outdoor thermal comfort on pedestrian behavior by investigating how the variation in temperature, humidity, and an influence on a pedestrian activity and route selection. And these objectives can be achieved by AI to explore AI-driven microclimatic
Vandana,
analysis.
I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to
Okay.
ask
Thank
you to
you so
wrap up
much.
now.
Thank you.
Okay, so this concludes our last session. A very big thank you to Mrinal, Vandana, Fazel, Saima, and Raza for their presentations.
Thank you.
We would like to open up to the audience for any questions. Okay, so this wraps up our session. Thank you so much. Okay, we have one question from our student from second year.
Is Saima there? I have a question for Saima.
Yes, I'm here.
So, what challenges might arise in implementing AI-based flood risk management solutions?
Challenges is which currently the challenges which we are facing is the robustness of the integrated systems which AI models the we are developing. It should deal with the different factors, like it should deal with the climate change, which I discussed in my PPT. It should work on the real time data also, the weather conditions and the predictions. So if we develop a robust system integrating all the different heads, then it will be more fruitful for us in getting the analysis and formulating our research policies.
Thank you, Saima.
So we have one more question from the crowd and the audience for Vandana. Is Vandana there? Vandana?
Hello.
Hi, Vandana, we have a question from the audience for you. So, someone from the audience would like to know your methodology. If you could share your methodology.
Just a moment, ma'am. I have closed my laptop. Yes, it will take some time.
If you could explain, it's not necessary to show the presentation from your slide. If you could just explain in a few words.
Basically, it is to understand. First of all, I have to collect the literature data. With the help of AI, I can collect my literature and questionnaires. I will prepare questionnaire. So it will be more subjective and objective. I have to first identify the case study area, and then with the help of AI, I'll try to stimulate and try to understand what are the various options which can be incorporated while designing, and how it can be beneficial. So I will make a data frame through which we can, come up with some multiple solutions in which we can identify what are the case specific data can help us to understand how the better designing of the streets can help us to understand the pedestrian behavior, and this can encourage them to mostly use the pedestrian. So most of all, data collection, analysis of data, and then using some software to stimulate the data collected and come to the results. That is how it will be my methodology.
All right, thank you so much for that explanation. I hope this particular session was insightful for everyone. We will now wrap up for the day, and okay, so we are going to take a break, and we are going to start with the culturals after the break.